guys, welcome back. We're carrying on with our Mardel Rubio PDF. Hi Zach.
Hi Mum.
And we are using the Prismas. We have got these rose stems to do. There's there's only 3 of them. The others haven't got stems. So I'm going to use lime peel and Chartreuse. I'll put some Chartreuse down to begin with, because that's our lightest colour. So just over there, and there is another one up here, which is there. So there's only 3 of these, so we'll just get these done. And then I'm going to go in with the lime peel and just go into the darkest bits where they are. You can hear the banging. That's Zach trying to sort his room out for this bike to go in. He's been cruising me for a bike, and there'll probably be lots of banging as he tries to carry it up the stairs because it's quite heavy. So he's on his own with that one, I'm afraid. Neither me or my husband can carry anything heavy or anything like that, so he's on his own, I'm afraid. I can't help him with that. So can't carry anything heavy, and I wouldn't be able to hold it anyway, and whatever. So there we go. And we'll just go over again with the lightest one. I thought we would just get these out of the way because there's only 3 of these anyway, so I thought we'll just get these done. I'll go in again with the dark one. Actually, I'm not sure if I did get another one out for a dark one. No, I didn't. That was for something else, wasn't it? Yeah. So go in again with the dark one. Find the sharp end of my pencil might help. And the light. What's the light doing over there? Mind you. Oh, it does shadow. Let's see if I can put the light somewhere a bit better so it don't shadow as much. That's better. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? I think. I hope it is anyway. And go down here to these ones. Like so. Just where the dark lines are. It doesn't really matter because there's only 3 of these and you can't hardly see them anyway. So there we go. Right, that's them ones. Next, I thought we would tackle the headdress and the beads and things that were on it. There's this bit here on the left hand side. I don't think I can fit all that in though. So what we'll do is we'll do these ones here first. The ones down the side here, so these ones, this one here and this one here. This bit at the back here, I'm really not sure what that is, so I'm just going to do that in maybe, I'm really not sure what it is, whether it's part of the headdress or I'm not sure. I'm just going to get Artichoke and I'm just going to go over that with some artichoke just to sort of fill it in with some colour in there, just because I have artichoke out because I'm going to use it with something else anyway, so we'll just colour that in that colour rather than just leave it white, and like I say, I'm not sure what it is or what colour it's supposed to be, so we'll just leave that at that. Right, I thought maybe we would do these are probably the colours that I use the most, obviously, other than green, which you use green usually on most pictures for leaves or grass or something. My sort of go-to pictures are probably colours are pink and purple. Right, over here. I'm not forgetting that I haven't done her eyes or eyebrows or anything like that yet. Just noticed I've got my little eraser thingy. There is some on here. This is my electric eraser. It's a Tihu. Hold it the right way, you might be able to see it. Tihu. And it takes a couple, I think, of small batteries, and there's you pull the end out, and then you can put new erasers in. If I don't drop it, that is. You can put new erasers in. It's going all over the place. It's because it's small, this one now. You pull it apart. Oop, I can't do it. It's gone down the bottom now. I'll have to get my husband to do it in a bit. What you do is you pull it apart and you squeeze, if you can get it between them two bits there, like so, and then you, it's at an angle as well, don't need it at an angle, that's better, that's better, and then you just pop it in there like that, so you just pull it out and push it in, and then you can obviously use it as just an eraser like that, or you can actually use the battery bit of it and get rid of any pencil marks where you've gone over like that, and it all comes off. Well, you hope it does. That's the plan anyway. Right, I can't see. Oh, I've gone over a bit of green on that one. I'm not doing them green, so we don't want green on them. These are really good because they have different size bits you can put in here. These are really tiny. You can see that. They're really, really tiny, these nib things. And they're really, really ideal for just getting small parts where you've gone over. And they work a treat, you know, they're battery operated and they work a treat. So, really good. Really good. And then you just got to wipe it all away then. Right. What are we doing next? We're doing the beads or whatever they are. We'll start off with the big one. I chose for them. Right, we'll start off with the darkest one. I've chosen Dioxozine Purple Hue, Violet, and greyed lavender. So I'm going to do some greyed lavender just all the way over the the whole lot. We'll start off with this big one and we'll do this. Now, I'm no expert at doing gems and things, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to do that on all of these right to the top here. Just going to go in with the greyed lavender. I just needed a colour really that would go with the pinks in the flowers, and I must say I do use pink and purple together quite a lot in my pictures. I would say my least used colour is yellow, orange and grey. Probably they're the least colours that I use. Right, now we want Dioxozine Purple Hue. All these names, honestly. So where he's done the dark, we're just going to go in where Mardel has done the dark bits, and we're going to go around like smoothed up is just where he's drawn it, like so. And the same with these little ones. These little ones, you just need a quick sort of swipe with them. You don't need to go too far on these. Try and sort of get them all sort of similar if you can. But obviously once, I mean, with these are close up, but I mean, obviously, so they're going to look probably really messy. But I mean, when you see the whole picture, you know, when it's all put together, when you see the whole picture, you don't notice, you know, little bits like this that are maybe a bit messy or whatever. You know, you don't notice them. You just, you know, see the whole picture for what it is, and they get hidden. It's just that it's so much easier for me to show you these sort of bits close up than it is, you know, not to. So I'm going to go in now with my, what was that, violet. Forgetting my words today. It's probably because I was up rather late last night. I didn't go to bed till about 5, and then I was up again at 10, and I don't know whether it's my fibromyalgia because you get tired with that, or whether it's my ME because you get tired with that as well. But I can be up for a couple of nights, like 5 in the morning, and you know, have 5 hours sleep and get up. And today I feel fine. I could do that tomorrow and feel fine again. But the next few days, I will just feel awful. And if I don't go to bed, I fall asleep in my chair. In my computer chair, I'm watching something, and the next thing I know, I'm just gone. And my husband's waking me up. We fell asleep again. And it's like, it's awful because you just cannot keep your eyes open however hard you try, and it's horrible. It really is. So that's sort of how my life goes. Right, I'm going in again with the grey lavender. So yeah, I mean, sometimes my body will handle it for a couple of nights, and then it'll just say nope. You're not doing that no more. You need your sleep. And I do need an awful lot of sleep compared to most people. My body seems to need 10, 12 hours sleep. And if I don't get it, like I say, for a couple of days, you know, I'll be fine. And then all of a sudden it'll be, you know, you've just got to sleep and catch up. So, you know, I have to go to bed, because if I don't, I fall asleep in the computer chair watching something, and I can feel myself going, and I'm thinking, and I'm trying to fight it and trying to stay awake, but it really, really isn't easy at all, to stay awake. And okay, it's okay, but the thing is, when you sort of head flops and my arms are sort of on my chair and maybe hanging over the edge or whatever, I end up in such a position when I wake up, I feel so sore and so stiff, and it's really, really painful. So I would rather not, you know, I'd rather my husband wake me up, and then I'll go to bed and we'll have a late tea, or you know, or I'll go to bed early or something. But I mean, my pills are 12-hour slow release, so I take them at midday and midnight, is how I take them. So, you know, I have to wait until midnight before I can go to bed. I have before gone to bed at like 10 and took my pills, you know, early, and I think, well, you know, nothing's ever happened to me, you know, you know, I've not ever I overdosed or whatever. I probably am, but it's only by a couple of hours, you know, and I can't be doing with all that. Right, we'll move over to this side of the head. Right, we're going again with the greyed lavender. So yeah, I don't worry about, you know, things like that. I just, if I'm not tired, I'm not tired, you know. I mean, a couple of times now recently, you know, I've just sat up all night. My husband doesn't go to bed until about 5 in the morning anyway. He never does, he never has done. So, hi Zach. Hi. So, you know, he's up as well, and then sometimes he goes to bed, and at 5, and I'll go with him sometimes, and I am just so not tired. Right, we're going with the dark again. And I'll go up sometimes and I'll lay there for an hour or more, and then I'll just think, this is ridiculous, I might as well get up again. So then I come down and just sit on, you know, sit on my computer and until I'm tired, and sometimes, you know, I'm not tired, and it's all night long I'm up. So yeah, you know, it just changes, and then obviously by 12 midday I need my tablets, and then I'm shattered by then, and then I sleep most of the day or most of the evening. So yeah, that's just how it goes. You know, so you get used to it. I've been ill for so long now. I was ill before I met my husband. Like I said in a previous video, it was having a hysterectomy that started the snowball of all these illnesses that caused it. And that was, oh blimey, 22 years ago, something like that I had that done. So having that done, and so obviously I've been with my husband 19 years, so obviously I was ill when I met him, but I didn't know it, and there was sort of lots going on, you know, they were trying to find out what was wrong with me, and it wasn't until I moved to my husband's hometown, to Leeds, and it was doctors there that actually diagnosed me. So I've been ill for so long now, but it's still hard, and it still hits hard, that you can't do, and you never will do again what you used to be able to do. I'll just move it over to this side. Let me see if I can get you all in. I think so. I think we can. But yeah, you know, it does, you know, hit pretty hard. It's not easy to get used to, but I probably never will get used to it. It's probably just one of them things. You know, and I still sometimes think I can do something, and then I can't. And like, oh no, can't do that. Yeah, it's too painful, or, you know, like even now, I still, for nearly 20 years, you know, 22 years I've been ill, so yeah, but I still sometimes crave for the things I used to be able to do, you know, and there's so much stuff that I used to love doing, and now it's like I have to have my husband everywhere with me. I can't even get dressed myself, and you know, it's absolutely crazy. There you go. The darkest one is the Dioxozine purple hue. So yeah, I mean, I suppose a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know a lot of you have illnesses as well, you know, similar or the same. And you just have to sort of make the best of what you can. And that's why I love colouring. One, I wanted to learn. When I saw what Chris Chen was doing, I wanted to learn how to do it like she did. Mine is obviously nowhere near how she does hers. I don't do every single picture the same. Some I'll use 3 colours like I did on the skin and that here. Some I'll use lots of colours. So it really just depends on the picture and whether it's a grayscale or a liner or semi-grayscale, or it really just depends, and it depends on how I'm feeling and how my hands are, whether I want to do a quick one or, you know, a long one or something like that. So it just all depends. But yeah, but I mean, colouring has really helped me, because I mean, when my husband goes to bed at 5, if I'm not tired and I don't go to bed the same time as him, usually he only sleeps about 4 hours anyway. So you know, I'm not sitting downstairs on my own too long before he gets up again, and you know, so yeah, so I mean, sitting watching TV, you know, late, there's not much on. I got bored. I really did get bored, you know, but colouring, I keep all my stuff to hand, you know, next to me, and it's brilliant, you know, and most of the time I can do it. When my hands are really bad, I can't do it, because I can't even hold a pencil, I can't even hold a knife and fork, everything just drop dead Fred makes an appearance and things just get thrown all over the place. And yeah, which is really annoying. And it's weird, because when I couldn't colour, or when I can't colour, should I say, it's like it's a craving. As I said to my husband, I said, I'm itching to colour something. I said, but I can't. And so all I do is sit on my computer and just watch YouTube things or Netflix things, and you know, and it's horrible when you're actually itching to do something, but your body just won't let you do it. It's not good. Right, I thought maybe we would do these gems that she's got in her hair. I thought maybe we would do them the same colour as the beads. So this bit here, we'll do that. We'll do this as a gem. I don't know if it's supposed to be a gem, but it's going to be a gem now, because I said it is. So there, that's a gem now. You can make things whatever you want them to be. So this is all going to be like gems. They're all going to match. So we put the grey lavender down on all of these things just to begin with. So I thought they would all match and they would all look nice together. And then we've got to work out what colour the robe. I'm not sure what that one is. I really don't know. But we'll do these ones for now anyway. Not sure if there's one more there, but we'll see. So this has got sort of, I don't know, this one's got dark in it, but there's some shadows there. Not shadows, highlights. Highlights, I mean. Words come out and they're not always what I mean them to be. See, these have all got sort of highlight spots on them. So I'm going to do them, but I'm going to outline them in the, going to outline them with the Posca. Because some of these, if you look around there, it's got, you know, and that one has got a white outline around it. So I'm going to try and sort of stick to how they are if I can. So, you see, I can't really see what I'm doing here, but hey ho. Share it, it'll be fine. Share it will. So, what's these? I know we've got a bit of brown on there. We'll cover that up, don't worry. Right, is that all of them? Yeah, I guess it's it. Right, we'll go in with some medium now. I'm going to leave a little bit lighter on there. And the same with all of these, I'm going to just leave a bit of the lighter, because we'll go back in with the light one, and we will go around the edge with the Posca, and we will fill in also where these little dots, these little circles highlight things in. We didn't do that one, did we? You didn't tell me, did you? You let me do all that and you didn't tell me I'd missed this bit. Are you lot like, honestly? Right, should be shouting at me, you missed a bit. Bet you would be if I was live, you'd all be shouting at me, you missed a bit. Because that's what we usually do when people go live. That's what we normally do. We don't shout, mind you. We don't shout at all. Don't know what they're doing out there. I'm probably trying to get that. It sounds like they're trying to get the, or Zach's trying to get the exercise bike up the stairs. Sounds like he's just brought it in the front door, and now we're going to have clump, clump, clump as he tries to bring it up the stairs, because it's quite heavy and he knows he's got to carry it on his own. So there's going to be a few bumps, I imagine. Right, let's go in with this grey lavender. I'm not very good at doing gems, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect, I'm still learning. But I'm getting there. I'm like 100 times better than what I used to be, so I am kind of learning. And I hope you lot are learning as well. I hope you're learning, you know, from other people, and if you learn something from me, that's great, you know. And anything I do learn, I will, you know, pass on to you all. I won't keep it to myself, you know. I'm happy to pass any information on that I can, which is good, you know. And if there's anything you want to know that you're not sure about and you think I might be able to help, just put it in the comments below, and, you know, I'll get back to you as soon as I can on that. Right, there's one more which is like this side, which I'm not sure what that is, but it's not on there, but I'm going to do this one the same. I'm going to do this one dark with the Dioxozine purple. Dioxine, I don't know what it's called. I don't know, and I don't care. You know, you lot know what I mean. I'm sure you do. I'll read you the number anyway, just in case. PC 132. Right, there we go with that one. Go over with the grey lavender. And that's all them ones done into, but we're on 28 minutes. Right, I think what we might do is, got bits of rubber all over there, look. Right, while we've got that bit on, I'm going to go with my, if it works that is, my Posca. Oh, we're working, we're there. I'm going to go around the edges of this, and there was a highlight in the middle. I'm going to go around the edges, and I'm going to do the little highlights as well. So I'm going to go around them like that. I'm mumbling again, aren't I? I do this, you know. Talk to myself. That's why it's like I'm not bothered about talking to you lot on here, because my husband sits on his computer with his headphones anyway, and so when I say something I usually have to say it about 5 times, because I say it and he don't hear me, and then I say it a bit louder and he don't hear me, then I say it a bit louder again and he don't hear me, and then eventually he says, takes his headphones off and says, did you say something? Yeah. What did you say? So then I have to repeat it again, and yeah. So I'm used to sort of mumbling around away and talking to myself. I'm used to that one. So I'm going to go around these with the Posca, just because I can. And that then also covers up the brown bits of hair that we went slightly into where we shouldn't have done. So we're going to go around all of these, just like this. Just makes them stand out a little bit more. You see what I'm doing now? You can't, can you? Move over there a bit. Right, Posca, around there with the dot in. I'm dotting that one, and that one, that one, that one, that one, and I'm going to go around the centre, like so. And I'm going to put a bit also on, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? I'm terrible on it for that. Right, we're just going to put a little bit on these bits where the white shows. So you like, there's a highlight bit. And some of these are actually gone all the way around. So they've got like a highlight on. If you can see them bits, yeah, you can. Right, so where Mardel's left it white on some of the bits, I'm going to just put a little bit, you know, where he's sort of shown us where the shadow, well, not the shadow, I keep saying shadow, don't I? Highlight would be. So, like so. And then we're going to come over to these bits. I might just do that middle bit first. Right, we're going to go around the outside in white, because this is a white outline on this one. So I'm going to do that in white, and that is outlined there as well, and it comes right around there, and it has a hint of one there. Like that. And that's all you have to do. Right, and we're going to do, what are we doing? Them bits, aren't we? Should have done that bit there first, really, because I don't want to smear. I don't want to smear what I've done with my wrist splint, which I do very often do, which is very annoying. Right, there we go, a bit more there. Bit on that one, bit on that one, bit on that one. I'm going to do little bits on these ones on the front here as well. So we'll put like that, like that. Right, now we'll do these ones down here, and the bottom here. We've done all the others, haven't we? So this one's all on this side for some reason. Bit too much there. Poscas are great because they are basically just paint in a pen, and they're great for, you know, highlights, covering up the highlights and things. And also when they're dry, you can just, if you don't like it, or it's too much, or you put it in the wrong place, you can actually just scratch it off with your nail, which is really, really good, because I know very often I do put it in the wrong place, or I do something. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
So, yeah, this is quite a good thing to do. We go up there, and we've got just a little bit in there, haven't we, where he left it white. There we go. So that's our beads and things done. What are we at? 34 minutes now. So I'll end that one here. So we've done the jewellery and done our highlights and that in it. There is a bit more to colour on there, but I'll do them a different colour when I do the rest of it. So we'll leave that bit here. Thank you so much guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell if you did. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks guys. Bye.